Hey guys, so I'm going to show you how to make the machine, the system for the auto crafting that we recently added to the Vexal survival server. It's pretty easy. You basically just need a chest, a dropper, an item frame, and a nether star. The nether star acts as the activation item for this machine. So what you're going to do is you're going to place a dropper down, right? And you're going to have two chests, the input and the output. Where the dropper is facing, that would be your output chest. So you just stick a chest there. On the back side of the dropper, you're going to put the input chest, like this. You're going to take an item frame, put it on the top of the dropper, and you're going to put your nether star. And then you see how it turns into invisible item frame? That means you activate it correctly. And when I right click on this dropper, it's a regular crafting grid. So what you're going to do here is you're going to basically craft whatever item you want to be auto crafted. You're not going to pull it out of the system. You're just going to make the recipe in this 3x3 grid. So in this case, I want to make anvils. So I make the recipe for anvil like this. Now don't take it out of here. Just keep it like that. You can exit the screen. You're going to go to your input chest. And you're going to stick items in your input chest. Like this. And as you can see, it's taking items out. And you can see the nether star spinning. Each little spin it does is auto crafting. And sticks the stuff into the output chest. Now, you could do this with any item really. You can make iron blocks. And then you just stick your iron in, right? And it goes. And it sticks it into the output chest. Now, this will work with all vanilla items. It will not work with any of the custom items from IA. Just be warned about that. Now, some little extra things you could do is you could say you have a complex recipe, right? And you're feeding a ton of stuff into this chest with hoppers and stuff. But what you don't want is getting too much of one item of the recipe in here and not the rest of the items, thus not making you craft anything, right? So say, for example, I want to craft anvils. I'm going to take out that chest, the input chest, and I'm going to put a trap chest. Now what the trap chest has is no matter what items you put in here, it will not take more than leaving one item left in each slot. So I still want to make anvils, right? So make the recipe, right? Crafting anvils. What I mean by that is I stick in some blocks. For testing purposes, I'm just going to do one line, right? And one line of iron. As you can see, I have enough to make one anvil, right? But it's not crafting anything because it wants to keep at least one item in each slot. So as soon as I put in more items than one of each slot, you see it starts auto crafting. And it goes into here. Now if you watch, what happens when it gets down to like one or two, like that, it stops. It doesn't make any more because it wants to keep one of each in each slot. So if you have a complex recipe, say like cake, you can have you can allocate 5 stacks of each item of the cake recipe or so in this grid, and it won't take out more than one. So that's what the trap chest does. Now these chests do take hopper inputs. Like you can stick hoppers on it. And this one you can have it coming out like this. You can have it go into another chest. And that always will go in perfectly fine. And yeah, that's about it.